guys, Dana Sacco here with Eye to Eye Hype. I am so excited that you're with me today. This is going to be fun because this is going to be one of those things that everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to build a workflow. That's what I do. That's what we love to do. You know, you guys love to hear from me with this sort of thing. If you're here, give me a thumbs up. What we're going to do today is I'm actually going to take you through, we're going to map out a workflow. I'm actually going to play with this a little bit, and we're going to use Canva because every time I post one of the workflows that I just did, everyone's like, oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. I use Lucid Chart. It is free for a certain number of them. But we're going to use Canva today because it shows up prettier and we don't have to have lines and everything else because this is your workflow. So if you guys have questions or anything as we're going, let me know. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in because there's absolutely no sense in doing anything fancy. This is exactly what goes on in my brain sometimes. Okay, sometimes it does. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's my Canva screen. I made a cute little box and I put in the word workflow. The reason why I did it like this right now is because honestly, we can copy and paste. And what we're going to do is, what is the very first thing that you want to do, you want your client to do when they come to your website? Are they going straight to booking a call? Are they filling out a form? Are they filling out a lead capture form? What are they doing? We need to know. If they're doing one thing, we want them to do one thing. If they're doing another, we want it to go whatever. So here, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to say right here that they fill out a lead capture form. Okay, this is where we're asking them questions. No, hold on one second. No. So when we do this, okay, when we have them fill out the lead capture form, what is the next thing that we need them to do? What are we going to have them do? This is where we start to get, this is where we start to get a little bit detailed with it. So I'm going to just do this whole thing where I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that. Then I'm going to move it down here. I need everything to be nice and pretty in lines. So I'm going to, and in some systems, they let certain things happen. So from here, okay, they filled out the lead capture form. Awesome. What's happening next? I want them to receive an email. I want them to receive an email with a link for my scheduler. Now, if you have it, there's different ways that you can do it. You can have it where they book a call and then they get an email. It depends on the system that you're using. So I know within DUBSADO, if you have them do it, if you have them doing a workflow, there's different ways for it to watch for that scheduler to be used. Within other systems, it's a little bit different. So what I do in some of them, for example, I go from the lead capture form right here in HoneyBook, and my thank you page is actually my scheduler link. It works, everyone loves it, and they're already on the schedule. And then within here, I have it so that it sends them another email that says thanks them for filling out the lead capture form. Of course, I don't call it a lead capture form. I'm like, thank you so much for getting in touch with me. And I also include the link just in case they didn't get to that thank you page, or we all know how life totally is crazy and they don't get it. Good morning, Tanya. So this is step 2. Now, let's go ahead and do another paste. Oops. Yeah. Okay, we're going to duplicate again. Select that, duplicate. Now we're going to move this down here. Okay, so now they've gotten the email with the scheduler, right? So what is going to happen next? And this is the details that you go through. I'm building one right now where people come in, they schedule an appointment, and that's actually the trigger. So they get an email, and that email actually has a questionnaire. So now I want them to fill out a more detailed questionnaire, because that lead capture form or that discovery call is it's pretty darn basic. It's, hey, how are you? Your name, who the heck are you? I'm not asking them a whole lot of questions, but what I want here is I want them to fill out a questionnaire. And if I don't spell right, that is totally, you're just going to have to deal with it. Questionnaire. And it doesn't want to do anything. But I want them to fill that out. Why do I want them to fill it out? Because I want more information. For example, my bookkeepers and bookkeepers, stay to the end, because I'm going to be telling you something, and I'm going to be dropping a link of something I'm totally excited about. So that's happening. I don't even know when, because I don't even know what day it is. I think it's in 2 weeks. But bookkeepers, we want to know, before I get in a call with them, I want to know, A, do they even have accounting? Do they have bookkeeping done at all? Are their taxes up to date? What's their revenue? How much do they bring in a month? What are their streams of income? Things like that will make the discovery call go faster. That will help you out so that you are not wasting that 30 minutes of time. I want more information from them. Again, right here, I'm going to send them another email that says, thank you for filling out this dang thing. Thank you, email. Okay? So that's for thanking them for filling out um, that's for them to thank them for filling out the questionnaire. I want them to know that I got it, that, hey, I got it. In between here, there might be reminders that say, dude, you didn't fill out the questionnaire. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. With some people, and I recommend this to my high dollar clients, I'll tell them, you do not confirm this appointment until that is done, until they finish that questionnaire. And I will let them know. My final response is, if you haven't filled out the questionnaire, I will be canceling the meeting, because I don't want to waste their time, and I don't want to waste my time. I have found when they do not fill out this more detailed questionnaire for me, that call goes from something that could have been 15 minutes, and it jumps to like an hour. And that's like, that totally sucks. I mean, how many of us have an extra hour just laying around? We don't have it. So what we're doing is we're sending them reminders. We're sending them more detailed information. Now, awesome. We have had a call with them, right? We're going to jump down, because now we've had a call. Here, we'll duplicate this, and we have the call. Oops. Discovery call. Yay. And they said there's a couple different options at this point. In all of our businesses, it's very, very hard to leave money on the table. However, sometimes people are not a good fit, and you have to understand that. So here you would go either way. You're either going to go to duplicate that one. You're going to go to here. We're going to shrink that one and duplicate it. And guys, if you have questions as we go, please let me know. So this is not a good fit. Not a good fit. Oops. I have no idea what is up with my keyboard and everything else today. It might have to do with like 50 million windows open. Okay, and this is a good fit. New client. So we have not a good fit. I'm going to send them an email that says, sorry, I love your business, whatever. I just don't think that I am the right person for you. Sometimes in this, I will send them, yeah, it's all the tabs open. We don't even want to discuss how many there are right now. I think I have like 6 windows open. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a mess on my screen right now. But you're not a good fit. So I template that. I had one client, we templated all the different reasons because he wanted to give reasons of why they weren't a good fit. Some of it was that they're, yeah, I'll close some, whatever. But I wanted to be able to go in and I wanted to say, for his, it says, not a good fit because the revenue's too low. And that's actually a good reason. It's a very good reason for someone not to be a good fit. If they're not making enough money and you're charging $500 a month for them, or their bookkeeping, we all know that sometimes bookkeeping can be thousands of people. Lexi's asking if they're rude. By the way, guys, that's my daughter, and so you'll be seeing her because she's actually agreed to be my admin. But if they are rude, send them an email. Don't send them an email that they're rude, okay? We all have clients. It's just not a good fit. You just do a general run. And it could be that they're just not a good fit for you. And to be honest with you, if someone's rude to me on a call, I end the call and I don't even bother. I actually just move them on. I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever, see ya. But I'm going to tell you something. I have never had that problem. I've never had to say you're not a good fit because you're an ass. But the biggest thing that we really want is the new client. Okay, so let's look at what we want for a new client. We start onboarding, and if you ask anyone in any part of any online job, we hate onboarding. We hate it. It's like, no, I do not want to do that ever again. So what are we going to do to make it easier? Okay. First of all, we're going to send, yeah, Grammarly is awesome, but it really needs to get out of the way sometimes. Okay. So for the new client, what are we doing? Right? We send them our contract. Oops. We want them to pay. Please pay. So we send them our contractor invoice and the proposal and everything, we want them to pay. And their payment plan. How much is it? All right. Once they do that, come here. We're going to send them an email. Okay. New client email or just a welcome email. Welcome. Which tells them what their next steps are. And this is where it gets different for every business. For a bookkeeping business, and I'm going to do this again, we've got a welcome email. Okay. Now, and this goes out as soon as they sign their contract. As soon as they sign and they pay that first invoice, that welcome email goes out. So after we do that, it looks super simple, right? I want a detailed intake questionnaire. I send them that as soon as they sign. This is actually usually attached to the welcome email where it tells them their next steps. So it's kind of like they're kind of together. So, I want them to know what their next steps are. Now, many of you know that I started using Content Snare and I have it all automated where at this point, I send them the welcome email, and it sends them a bunch of information through Content Snare and starts the process there. That can happen through for bookkeeping as well. Another option, okay, is I just did one where we had bank information questionnaire. We went after they finished that questionnaire because, guys, we all know that clients don't have all the time in the world either. Um, but it's doing more questionnaires. It's bringing them on. So the way that we did it was we had a bookkeeping questionnaire. Okay. I wanted to know their basic bookkeeping stuff. The next was their banking account information. And in that one, we uploaded a video that showed them how to use LastPass. So it was in there. Once they complete that, it goes to the next step so that your client's only working on one mini thing at a time, and it totally helps them out. It's asking yourself the question of what do you want it to do? What do you want the system to do for you? I know that a lot of people, they'll be spending a ton of time and they're like, yeah, okay, this great, Dana, but can't we just go from one step to the next to the next? And, we have things that we'll put in there that it just makes it more simple. The way we did it for this other client also is he has payroll clients, and payroll for him is an option. It is an optional item. So once they purchase the payroll service as well as the bookkeeping, then it tags them as a payroll person and sends them the payroll questionnaire. So it's having the system ask all the questions that we would be asking. It has those links in there. I want them to also do over here somewhere, we're going to stop there, but over here, I want a kickoff call, strategy call, kickoff call, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. And that kickoff call is making sure that they have done all this crap that I've asked them to do. It's making sure that they are on the same page as I am, that I'm looking at their stuff. We know I've never met I'll be completely honest. I've never met a bookkeeping client, and I'm talking to my bookkeepers because that's 95% of you guys are my bookkeeping people. But I have never met one that actually knows what their books are. I've never met when I've dealt with people with websites, when I've dealt with people with designs, when I've dealt with people, some of my awesome clients, they are photographers. I can't tell you a damn thing about photography. So I can't tell you what I need. I I can't do that. So what I want them to do is fill out this questionnaire. Once they finish that final questionnaire, have them fill out a kickoff, say, awesome, schedule your kickoff call. That's going through everything. That's making sure that you can log into all of the different systems that we have. That's, how many times have we sat there and we're like, okay, I need to go download the statements, or I need to get into their account. I need to get into their Squarespace. I need to get into their Google Drive, and we can't do it. Why? Because they didn't share it right. I had one person, it was a great thing. We were on the discovery call because he manually put in his passwords into LastPass in order to share it with me. Totally not recommended, but I totally understood also why he was doing it. And he misspelled Zapier. So by misspelling Zapier, I couldn't get in because it was not saying the correct website. It would not recognize it as the website. So, we want to be able to log into everything. We want to be able to do all of that information. We want to be able to check to see where it is. Again, a lot of my questions that I do, it's set up in Content Snare past this. However, I've been really impressed, and I will go on with this because This is that thing I was telling you about a little bit ago. My bookkeepers, I will be dropping a link. We are doing a 3-day challenge, the 23rd through the 25th, where you can automate your business inside Keep for free. And I will be uploading it and we will be walking through it every single day. It's completely free. Everything's free in it. But that I will be dropping the link. I am opening that up today. So I'm opening it up as soon as I'm done here. So I'm excited about that. But we're building the workflow. So if you guys are here, by the way, please give me a thumbs up. Love me, anything like that. It just kind of helps with the wonderful Facebook algorithm. So we've got the kickoff call scheduled. Now we have other things that need to be done. I actually paste. I want to ask for reviews, but I hate asking for reviews, right? How many of us actually like asking for reviews? I don't think that we do. Awesome. Guys, the thing will be at the end. You know, my Mac does that all the time with the bottom thing. We will have a lot of fun with it. I'm really, really excited. It's a really exciting project, and it is actually specifically for bookkeepers. So this is a bookkeeping one. I will be doing another one, the exact same thing, probably for virtual assistants, but I'm not there yet. But down here, this is my review email. Okay. And I attach it with a questionnaire and I put in my links. Can you please review me over here? Why? Because guys, how many times do we, I talked to like 50 million people that are asking for reviews. They're asking, can you send me who you've worked with? No, I honestly can't because I have, there's confidentiality agreements between almost all of us. Heck, it's built into my own contract. So I don't share my client list. I have 2 people that I will share with, and that's it. So I have it automatically set up to go out a certain number of days after they have signed the contract and paid. So this is great because, it works. For certain clients, it's after the project date is ended. Excuse me, if they are not an ongoing client, I want to, if they're not an ongoing client, I want to ask them a certain number of days after the project is ended. And for me, right there, that's usually about 45 days. And so you can be as picky as you want, and you can send it out during a certain time of day. You can ask, you can do all sorts of things. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of, it's really cool because we don't want to ask. And if it's automated, guys, it's going on behind the scenes, and all of a sudden you're going to get more of those reviews, which we all need. How many people look on Yelp? How many people look on Google for your reviews? Are you even listed on Google? I don't know if I am or not. To be honest, I ask my reviews, I actually ask and put them into a Google folder. So it's just a Google form so that people can upload different things. I've asked for video reviews. That doesn't always happen. Actually, I don't think I've gotten any video reviews. But it's automated, so they can upload a headshot. I can send their picture, I can link with them. I could do whatever, and I ask them just to fill it out for me. And it's just a way to keep them all in one spot so that I can use them in 50 million different formats. I also save, we all save them from wherever anyone does anything. You all send me a message that says you're awesome. I'm totally taking a screenshot. So a couple of the other things that can be automated, so now I have all of this wonderful stuff. I've got the review email. Now these are going to be, I'm actually going to call this my templates, okay? Templated emails. These are ones that go in if I tag someone as a certain thing. As you can see, everything needs to be lined up. So My templated emails are ones that will automatically be sent if I tag someone as a certain thing. So we have our, what are they? Not a good fit. I'm actually going to make my box really big because this is like really long. Okay, so we have a not a good fit. You can schedule these out and add people to a workflow. Bookkeepers, if you have quarterly taxes, tax reminders, all right. Say you have annual stuff, annual review, book a check-in call. What other things are some of the things that you guys want to do? You know, these are all things. This can be automated. You can add them to a workflow where every single month they get that. Birthday emails. I want that automated. You know, I want it to say happy birthday. I like saying happy birthday to people. It's just one of those things. We all want birthday emails. We all want to be remembered. It's a customer service bonus type thing. We all want little things like that. Um, so we've got the birthday emails. We've got anniversary. What what else can we template? We can template monthly reviews. We've got the check-in call. I have one person, they send an email out weekly done list. She's a VA and she sends out, this is what I've done this entire week. So these are templated. So this one, the email's already done. She just goes in and she sends it, and it is, she just edits it per the client. She actually keeps her done list on a Google Doc so that she just goes in there and she copies and pastes it. Genius. It's just, she just copies, pastes it. This is what I've done this week. Boom. Um, and then she attaches her weekly report. She attaches her weekly timesheet. That way they know how much time they have, how much time they have left, and things like that if they're on a retainer. So, taxes are due, those type of emails can be templated because we know what day it is. Welcome to the new quarter. It's keeping in contact with our clients. That is what we want to do. And at the same time, we don't want it to take hours out of our day to do it. If we have emails that automatically go out, welcome to the new quarter. Guys, we all know when that is, right? It's every 3 months. Just do it on the first of every 3 months. You're golden. And it's just saying, hi, welcome. You can get all of that stuff done and, remind people of things. Other things that we want to remind them of. They set up an appointment. Most services have this built in. They set up an appointment, send them email reminders. If you have, and this is one of the reasons why we're doing the training and the automation in 3 days with Keep, we are doing it because they have free texting. It's included in your plan. And with including that in your plan, how many of us like to get text reminders that we have a meeting? I want them. I want them all day long. Why? Because I forget. I have it set up 50 million different ways about appointments, but I need to, I need to know and I need to remember. So, you can set up text messaging that says, hey, your quarterly taxes are due. If it's that type of a client, that's awesome. Hey, I need this from you. Hey, we need to review this, book a call. All of that can be automated within the system. But building the workflow is just one step at a time. It's not, it's taking it easy. Does it mean that this is like built in stone? Absolutely not. It's not built in stone at all. We are totally set on, you can change this up. Oh, I don't like this part here. I want them to start with a calendar. guys, we start here and then we say, okay, book a call. Done. It's changed. So it confirms it. And it also, we take out the scheduler, email confirmation. And here I would attach that questionnaire. I would actually attach it to that so they're kind of the same thing. That way it's automated, it's done, and we're just skipping down to this. It all depends on how you want to do it and how you want to run your business so that you do not need to be stressed about it. Why, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be stressed about these things. We have a discovery call, then you're deciding where they fit. We put in the questionnaire, or even in the very beginning, do you understand that my services cost X amount of dollars? My questionnaire now comes up that says, do you realize that my services start at $1,000 and can go up to $20,000? It is, it can range depending on what they want and what they need. And I know some people have done cleanup jobs that need to be in that millions of dollar range. We'll never get the millions, but we know it's a $10,000 cleanup job. Why? Because they haven't done any bookkeeping since 2004. So, that sort of thing, we need to know. We need to know that stuff. We need to know, even if your services start, when I started out, it changed everything. When I started putting in that question, it put people through the system that were worth my time. I started that at $200. Do you understand my services start at $200 a month? Yes or no? And if they said no, it's out of my price range, I would actually cancel the discovery call and say, thank you so much. I totally get it. Here's a couple of people that goes down to, you're not a good fit. And because you can't afford $200 a month. If you are a bookkeeper charging less than $200 a month, you need to work on that. Because it's just so much, it's a lot more work, and I don't know, I haven't seen any books that aren't worth anything less than that. Guys, do you have any questions? Does anyone have any questions about anything that we've got going on? And I'll be jumping back and forth because I'm jumping over here to find the link because I made it pretty, and I haven't actually done a forwarding thing with it yet. I'm so excited about it. And I will tell you this right now, edit, landing page view. I'll tell you this right now, you will not be signing up for Keep or anything else until right before it. So don't be jumping the gun on it, okay? I know everyone wants to jump it. Everyone's like, oh, please, I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it now so I can go look at it. You do not want to miss out on the full 30 days if you want the full 30 days of it. So right before I am posting the link, there is that. And I'm going to make sure it goes onto the page. This is the challenge page, guys. So go fill it out. Oh, hold on. It said that there was an error. Oh, it put it on there. I'm not going to try again, so whatever. But hopefully you guys all have it. Hopefully it went to all the different places. I can put it up on the screen. I don't know if you guys can click from there. But if you fill that out, okay, you will not get an email. You'll get a thank you email from me, but you will not get the actual link for signing up for the challenges until 3 days beforehand, because I am going to be putting in your system. We are actually going to build what we just saw on this screen. It is going to be pushed into your system and you are going to be customizing it. We are going to be walking through it step 1, step 2, step 3. We are doing the questionnaire. We are doing the detailed questionnaire. We're doing it all the way up through your call. There will be some emails on there afterwards also for onboarding. Those will be bonuses that I will be throwing in there. That's a secret bonus. So we'll be doing the onboarding questionnaires and everything. And then I will be showing you from day 1 to day 3, we are going to be walking through the entire system. I'm like so excited about it. I don't get excited over these things. I've never run a challenge before. So I'm totally thrilled with this. You will be getting a free copy of Keep Pro, which gives you a phone number. It gives you a landing page. It gives you everything. And you'll get a free trial of that. You're getting my workflow that I have built for bookkeepers. Can it be customized to whatever you are if you're not a bookkeeper? Absolutely. Because we are going through and we'll be customizing everything. So it's really hard for me not to be excited about this. And, I'm really thrilled. So we will be doing that from August 23rd through August 25th. Yeah, this is going to be fun. There's a couple different steps. We are not doing it, and to let you know, you need to register for it. This will not be on Facebook. I will not be offering this on Facebook. This is going to be a sign up, register, because it is so big. So because I know so many bookkeepers that are stuck. You guys, everyone wants this type of system. Everyone wants all these different things to be able to go. Keep has set up where they now have, I'm going to remove the screen so that you can see me. Keep now has it where you can't get to the link. Let me make sure that it's working. Open your landing page. I just got to it. So I'm not sure why you can't. Tanya, I'll text you as well. I'll message you as well. But this is one of those things. Bookkeepers were stuck. A lot of us are just we're stuck. You guys have a lot of different things that this will give you everything that you need in a business. This will get you everything set up from point A to point Z, pretty much. We are going to push it into your system. So that's why sign up. This is going to be fun. I love doing this stuff. It is going to be from 12 to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Each one of those days. You will get the recordings, but the recordings will only be available for a certain amount of time. So to give you an idea, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing, I need to come up with telling you how to customize everything. The emails are going to be in there, my entire email sequence. A landing page. I haven't decided yet. I have to decide if I'm going to put the landing page in there for you, but I think I will. We'll make a basic landing page that says, this is this. Do you want to book a call? So we'll have that in there. And so you guys, this is going to be walking away with your business. You are going to be publishing it. You're going to have a phone line. It gives you a free phone line so you don't have to have, I get tired of Google Voice. I know a lot of people use it. I've recommended it for people, but it doesn't make me happy. But this, I can text from it. I can do all sorts of things. I can even create invoices right there from my phone to send to someone. It's really cool. They now integrate with HelloSign for, it is a native integration for contracts. That will be something optional. We are not going to be going into that. So, you might have to do a little bit of work on there, and I am not building that into the automation. But the other stuff is. All the other stuff is. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm like totally thrilled with this. Guys, do you have any questions? If you don't, I am going to run, and Tanya, I'll make sure that you get that link. I will be sharing that link also later on today in the group. And probably everywhere. And you're probably going to see it a couple other places as well. I'm just really excited about it. So I'm thrilled. All right. So don't sign up yet, except for sign up for the lead thing. Do not go to Keep's website and sign up, because if you do, I cannot push you through. I cannot push my stuff through to you. It's kind of one of the bonuses there. So, just don't jump the gun. I know it's exciting and we all want to play with new and shiny things. All right. So if you guys don't have any questions, I will see you later. You know how to reach me. Go ahead and, you can message me if you have questions about it. I will be around. I'll talk to you guys soon. You have a great day.